Hi there. My name is Adam Ryan Daniels, and I currently work at the University of California, Riverside. You ended up at this video because you're interested in what the Student Organization Summit is. Now, let me give you some history. About 10 years ago, UC Riverside started doing extensive benchmarking, especially in Southern California. So we visited dozens of schools. We got tours, we talked to their student affairs professionals, all focused on student organizations. See, there are large national associations and international associations, but nothing specifically for student orgs. Even campus activities organizations, working with student orgs is just a small piece of what they do. So I found myself going to conferences and not getting a whole lot. So we decided in Southern California to hold something called the Student Org Summit, which we've now been doing 9 years. And basically, we'd bring together every university we could find in the region. So we had private schools, we had public schools, we had a few community colleges, we had all these campuses come together to share what they know and what they're doing and best practices and innovations. So now we flash forward to 2020, where we are in the midst of an international pandemic. Everything is virtual, and we're now questioning, well, what does the Student Org Summit look like? And we decided now is the time to expand because it's easier than ever for people across the country to now gather together. So this year's Student Org Summit is going to be national. Anyone can attend that works with student orgs at any sort of university or college throughout the country. We're hoping for a whole day of programming, a lot of it created by you. I'm going to explain what's going to happen throughout the day, but right now I want you to save this date on your calendar. So December 11th, it's a Friday. It's going to go pretty much all day. It's not going to be a full day because we've got time zones to consider. So on the East Coast, they'll be starting at about 11. And here on the West Coast, we're going to be starting at about 8. So now here's what you can expect throughout the day. We're going to have pre-recorded workshops created by you about the things that you're doing incredibly well. So if you feel like we found a way to do our registration process and we want to share this, or we helped some of our orgs do a collaborative event that we want to share with other campuses. So you're going to create a pre-recorded workshop that you would then give to me and I will schedule throughout the day to air at a certain time. Now, pre-recorded, there's pros and cons. The cons is that there's no engagement. So paired up with these pre-recorded workshops, the presenter is also going to have a Zoom room where you can hop in and ask questions. So they're not going to have to do their whole presentation in front of potentially hundreds or thousands of people, but they will have a space for people to come ask them questions. Some folks might choose to do a live workshop. This is great because it can get engagement, but we know that with hundreds of people, trying to do something, in Zoom virtually with that many people might be really hard, but we're going to give people that chance if they want to. We're also going to have a couple collaborative programs throughout the day where any campus that wants to can contribute to this workshop. So the two topics that we know of right now are going to be social media and then student organization workspaces. So you might be able to create a 1 or 2 minute video on either of those topics, show off the space, show off your social media, and then we're going to compile them together so you can see a quick barrage of whoa, idea, and get everything you need instead of an entire workshop from just one campus. A lot of what we do is not lecture, right? It's discussion. So we're also going to have discussion rooms based on two things. First, based on campus type. So whatever campus you're with will get assigned to a group, and that'll be your kind of breakout group. So we might say these 20 campuses have a lot in common across the country, and so they're going to be in group A. Group B is going to be small liberal arts colleges. Group C might be faith-based colleges. So we're going to sort them out, and so you'll have an assigned group and a time that you're going to meet. We're also going to give people the opportunity, instead of presenting a workshop, if they want to lead a discussion based on a topic. So this isn't something where they have the answer, but something where we're just talking. So this is where you're going to see topics like fraternity and sorority life, you're going to see rec sports, you're going to see maybe spiritual groups. So this is where we want to talk about a certain topic, but it's more, what do we all do about this topic? So you're going to see those discussion groups as well. So we're hoping to get a lot of these submissions because we know that you're doing incredible stuff at your campus. So you will get, as long as you RSVP, you'll get an agenda for the day of every discussion, breakout, pre-recorded video that's launching at a certain time. We'll get the whole schedule. And then throughout the day, you hopefully learn a lot. And then the good thing about doing most of these workshops pre-recorded is that it'll all be archived on YouTube. So if there's something you missed, you can almost immediately go back and say, oh, we're now interested in working with rec sports and there was a discussion and so I want to watch that. And so our YouTube channel is going to be this hub of information that student organization coordinators, advisors, directors will be able to access forever. If you want more up-to-date information as things are happening, hearing about what workshops are happening, make sure to follow either our YouTube channel here, so subscribe, or follow us on Instagram at Student Org Summit. So thanks for everything. We hope to see you soon.